Life doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care how heavy the load on your back is, how loudly your mind screams for rest, or how unfair the cards you've been dealt are. The truth is, no one is coming to save you, the weight you carry. It's yours, the pain you feel, it's yours. And every excuse you make to put that load down is another nail in the coffin of the person you could have become. You want to cry out, fine, do it, but don't expect applause or sympathy. The world won't stop turning because you're hurt. It doesn't hand out medals for complaints. You don't grow by sharing your burdens with the world. You grow by carrying them alone in silence. That's where the real work happens, when it's just you and the weight of your own demons. No crowd cheering you on. No one telling you, good job, just the echo of your breath and the pounding of your heart. This path is dark, it's brutal, but that's where warriors are forged in silence, in solitude. When you carry that pain and keep moving forward, not for the approval of others, but for the person staring back at you in the mirror, you stop asking for someone to understand. You stop hoping for an easy way out. Let the burden sharpen you. Let the silence teach you. Because in the end, when the world finally notices, you'll be standing tall, scars and all. They'll ask, how did you do it? And you'll just smile, because they'll never truly understand what it took. The weight you carry is yours for a reason. It's been handed to you not to break you, but to build you. It doesn't matter how unfair it feels or how much heavier your burden seems compared to someone else's. Fairness is a fantasy the weak cling to. Fairness is irrelevant. What matters is whether you have the guts to pick up that weight, throw it over your shoulders, and keep moving forward even when every fiber of your being is begging you to quit. People will tell you to open up. They'll tell you to share your pain because they think that's how you heal. But the truth is, no one truly cares about your struggles, not in the way that matters, not in the way that will save you. People are too busy carrying their own burdens to carry yours. So stop looking for someone to lighten your load. Stop waiting for validation or understanding it's not coming. There's power in silence, a strength in suffering alone. When you stop complaining and start grinding, something changes in you. The noise of the world fades away, the excuses you once leaned on lose their grip, and you begin to realize the struggle itself is your ally. The pain, it's not the enemy, it's the process. Every sleepless night, every tear you swallow back, every time you lace up your boots and step into the fight when no one is watching, that's when you're evolving. Weak people cry for attention. They want the world to know they're hurting because they mistake pity for strength. But strength isn't born from pity. It's born in the silence where no one sees your battle but you. The moment you stop needing others to validate your pain is the moment you take your first step toward becoming unbreakable. Carry your burdens in silence. Every second you spend complaining is a second stolen from progress. Every word you speak about how hard it is only feeds the voice in your head telling you to give up. You can't afford to feed that voice. That voice is a liar. It wants you to stay small, to believe the weight is too heavy, the pain too much, that you're not built for this. But here's the thing, you are built for this. You've been built for this since the day you were born. You've survived everything life has thrown at you so far, and you're still here. That's proof you're stronger than you think, proof you can carry more than you believe. So keep your head down, keep your mouth shut, and keep moving forward, not because someone is watching, not because someone will pat you on the back, but because you owe it to yourself to see what you're made of. The road is long and the weight doesn't get lighter, but as you walk, something incredible happens. You get stronger, your back straightens, your legs stop trembling. The same burden that once threatened to crush you becomes the reason you rise. And when you look around, you'll realize something else. The people who cried for help, the ones who dropped their burdens and walked away, they're still in the same place you left them. But you've moved forward. Keep walking, keep grinding, keep carrying. Let the silence be your witness and the results be your proof. One day the world will notice. They'll ask how you did it, how you overcame what they thought was impossible. But they'll never understand the nights you spent alone, the battles you fought in the dark, or the strength you built in silence. And that's okay. This journey isn't about them. It's about you. It's about becoming the kind of person who doesn't need applause, who doesn't need recognition. It's about becoming unstoppable. When you decide to carry your burdens in silence, something profound happens. The noise, the chatter of opinions, the constant search for sympathy, the endless excuses, all of it fades away. What's left is raw, unfiltered reality. Just you, your struggle, and the choice in front of you. Break or build. That's the crossroads where most people turn back, but not you. When you carry your pain without complaint, you stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. You stop seeking permission to suffer. You stop begging the world to validate your hardship. In that moment, you take ownership not just of the burden, but of your life. You realize every ounce of weight on your back is fuel for your transformation. Every scar, every ache, every drop of sweat is a down payment on the person you're becoming. You're not here to be comfortable. You're here to grow. And growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth happens in the fire, and the grind, and the relentless pressure that would crush lesser people. That's why you don't complain. Complaining is surrender. Complaining is admitting defeat. You're not here to lose. The silence is your battleground. It's where you learn what you're made of. It's where you discover you don't need anyone to pat you on the back or tell you you're doing a good job. You don't need someone to acknowledge your pain because you've found something more powerful, self-respect. And self-respect doesn't come from someone else's approval. It comes from knowing you showed up every single day, even when it would have been easier to quit. Think about the legends, the warriors, the people who've built legacies. They weren't made in the spotlight. They were made in the shadows, grinding in silence when no one was watching.